Hi everyone, welcome to another warframe video of mine. This one's going to be about, well, doing another one of the riven mission mods. I mean a mission for a riven mod. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. If you remember, I've already done one video about doing two missions for riven mods, and this one is going to be for a shotgun riven mod. Let me just go and show you what the mod is, so like you know what you have to do. So, for this mission, I have to land 9 consecutive headshots while in archwing in the plains of Eidolon without being disrupted by a magnetic proc. That there should actually be saying magnetic proc, but it has bugged out currently, so it just says DT magnetic magnetity C damage, which honestly sounds a bit like Spanish to me. Anyway, now onto what weapons I'll be using. The weapons I'll be using for this is actually quite a not really noob, but newbie friendly loadout. What I mean is you'll be able to get these things super easy if you ever get your hands on a riven for a shotgun. Although I guess that if you most likely are going to get a shotgun riven, you wouldn't be that new and would have had to at least done a sortie, so your weapons would be probably pretty good. But I'm going to show you this anyway, since it's a really in my opinion easy way to get some good weapons to do this mission if you don't have them already. So the first weapon I'm using is basically a sniper pistol called the Lex. It's not really a sniper, but it works about as well as one. Like, I've headshot enemies from so far away with it. So for it, you just type down Lex in the market. It's really simple. Go to it, and then buy it. This thing actually doesn't require a blueprint. All you need is 50,000 credits. You just buy the pistol fully built. That's why I love the weapon so much. It's great if you start off playing the game. And it only needs Mastery Rank 3, so you can get it really early on. The second weapon we'll be using is a shotgun called the Strun, because it doesn't matter actually what kind of shotgun you have equipped in your primary slot. Any unveiled shotgun riven, which this is. Unveiled stands for basically a riven that you haven't found out what its actual properties are, and you have to do the mission for it, like my previous video. And with rivens, you don't need a certain type of shotgun. It will work on any type of shotgun. So the Strun here, or the MK1 Strun, which is like the very first version you can get in the tutorial area, both of them can, again, be purchased just with credits. No build cost, you can get it immediately. So, now that all that's done, we just need to get down to the plains of Eidolon. Oh wait, one last thing before I go down. This mission requires you to have an archwing. So to do that, just do the archwing quest, and then acquire a blueprint for an archwing launcher. I might put a little cut in the video and look up how to, what you actually need to get one of these archwing launchers, because I actually forget. I know I have the blueprint. But once you have the blueprint, you just need some irradiates, which are basically like these, I don't know what you call it. They're either some kind of fruit or an ore, or maybe a mixture of both. These weird looking things out in the plains, you just shoot one and 1 to 3 will pop out. Then there's this stuff, Grokdul. I can never pronounce that properly. It's such a weird name. It's a Grineer name. It's some kind of alloy-like thing that Grineer used to build. You can find that in all kinds of just drums throughout the plains of Eidolon and Grineer camps. And of course circuits, which you can usually find on Venus, either just in these containers, or by destroying the turrets the Grineer have in the plains of Eidolon. And then fish oil, which you get by fishing, and then instead of giving your fish away to the people of Cetus, which is the big city in the plains of Eidolon, instead of doing that, you just chop up the fish and you get fish oil out of it. It doesn't matter what kind of fish you get. You can just get heaps of the basic fish. Like, for example, the something or other eel, like some kind of electric eel. You just find those at night. Oh yeah, by the way, an excellent tip for doing this riven mission is don't play at night like I'm doing right now, because this mission requires you to get consecutive headshots while not being seen, while in an archwing, while not getting a magnetic proc. So if you don't go there when it's nighttime, there is hardly any ways you can get a magnetic proc. Like, the only real way you can actually get a magnetic proc, I'm pretty sure, is if this event is going on, which sometimes reoccurs, where the infestation flood the area, and then you got infested ancients, which can give you a magnetic proc. But otherwise, it's really simple. Just don't hit the water, which should be so easy to do, because you're going to be in an archwing for this, and it's like basically, think of it like your own little fighter jet. Yeah, now it's actually displaying it properly. get 9 consecutive headshots without being hit by a magnetic proc instead of that gibberish it was saying before that sounded like Spanish. Right, so there's pretty much 2 ways you can do this. The easy way is, of course, just flying around, then equipping the Lex, and then landing consecutive headshots. I'm actually going to try on this bird here. Nope, didn't do it. I must have not hit the head. Yeah, so what I'm going to be doing here is pretty much just staying really high above the ground. Also, there is a certain mod. I'll go back to the, after I've done this mission, I'll go back to the arsenal and show you what it is. It actually allows you to zoom in more with pistols, which can make this very useful. Yeah, so anyway, what you want to do is just stay up really, really high like this, and then find some grenades that spawn. I recommend hanging around here. It's this location on the map, Hexleto, like I was on the last one of these videos I recorded, because the grenade here are very low level. And that's just a matter of finding some. And there you can actually see one who just spawned in. That's the great thing about having a silenced pistol. You can't even notice where the shots are coming from. Oh! Okay. Okay, this mission is actually just gotten about like 3 times easier, because I thought it was don't get alerted, but instead it's just instead you just have to not get hit by magnetic procs, which should be damn easy. You can just headshot the grenade all day long while being alerted, because you see that? A guy just got hit by one of these Vomulus, which are like, they're like little baby Eidolons. Eidolons are like these giant sentient monsters that constantly patrol the plains. And if you've seen there, that grenade just got hit by one, and it just... Oh, right. Okay, so I guess you do have to be a little bit careful with this mission, because you're required to get like 9 consecutive headshots, but you need to get them, you need to get headshots in a row. So what I just done there, I was shooting one of these turrets, and I didn't get a headshot, because you can't actually get a headshot on this. It's like a piece of machinery. It actually doesn't have a head. So I guess you just have to go around getting grenade. Oh, this dude. Oh, that is adorable. He's trying to shoot like a pillar of fire at me. Oh, that is cute. Also, oh right, I forgot. You actually need to be in an archwing. You can't actually go around and just start shooting grenade while on the floor. Okay, so apparently this mission is a little bit difficult actually, because I did not know that swing around a sword or a close combat weapon would actually count as not getting a headshot, so that's good to know as well. In fact, I should have actually realized that, because before in missions I have commented, like in some of my earlier videos, how I've managed to get headshots with these kind of weapons. So, yeah, I guess that's a little accidental tip figured out by me. Don't use melee weapons. In fact, this is an excellent way for me to test. Does it count? Let's say if I get a headshot in this grenade here. Okay, apparently there wasn't actually a headshot. Okay, it was. Now, what happens if I just bombard them with this barrage? Okay, so that confirms basically you can't even. I guess you can't even use warframe abilities on enemies. So what I actually recommend doing in that case is, if there is something that's currently like bothering you around here, I recommend getting a bunch of people with you to do this mission, because if they get to kill the grenadier, it doesn't count as you not getting a headshot. Yeah, also I guess you should really just try and avoid these incoming projectiles while hitting the grenadier, which I guess can make it a bit difficult. But that's the... Oh! Here I said I wouldn't be getting hit by a magnetic proc, but I guess I did. And the good thing is though that if you are playing this in the day, that there wouldn't have happened. You would have just fell in the water, and it wouldn't have done a magnetic proc on me. Yeah, so this is actually pretty much all I really wanted to say, and like the tips I wanted to give out for this thing. So the one last thing I would like to show before I basically end the video, I know it's really short, but this is basically all I wanted to say. Yeah, so as I was saying before I end the video, is that another way I thought of you can do this, if you really, really would like a challenge, is basically zip around at really fast speeds like this and try and get a headshot whilst just zooming around. I guess it's for any of you out there who just really, really want to test your skill. In fact, feel free to post in the comments and maybe even link a video if you feel like it of you just going if you even getting a single headshot while going that fast, because trust me, that's a very hard thing to do, and I would actually be quite impressed if I seen anyone do that. Wouldn't mind seeing it as well. Yeah, so that's actually pretty much it for this video. Just my tips on how to get this mission done. And now I'm actually going to get it done, because frankly you don't need to see me zoom around the planes for ages trying to get the headshots and failing. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this very, very short guide. Bye for now. Okay, so I know it's going to stop the guide, but I'm going to put a cut at the end here and add this little bit, because I just figured out you don't actually have to kill the enemy to get the headshot mission. Like, you can just be in your archwing and headshot Grenier, and even if they live, then you can just, it still counts towards the mission. In fact, just then, I actually was able to headshot that napalm that just shot me down, and it didn't kill him, and it actually counted as 2 headshots, which is great. I also have no idea what just happened there. He apparently died while standing up. That's interesting. So yeah, just hope you enjoyed that little extra tip then, which I find a great bit of advice that I didn't even know about. You can actually headshot Grenier and not even have them die. I thought like it had to be a kill, but no, the mission actually just says headshots, which is awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to add. The video is going to end for real now. Yes, I know, I've already said the video is going to end twice already, but there's one last thing I forgot, and that was the mod I was going to show you for zooming in case the enemies are too far away. This is it right here, called Hawkeye, can be upgraded 3 times. At the first level, it already gives you 20% zoom. You just slot this into your pistol about any way you can find a slot for it, and then upgrade it and you should be good to go. In fact, it even shows the Lex right there being used on a Grenier. And then, of course, that one's not useful at all. Don't equip this. It's air recon. During an aim glide, it zooms you out, which you don't want. You want to be zooming in. Oh, also, just so you know, anything that has this little diamond next to it, like right beside Hawkeye, means that it's a mod that can be used both in Conclave and in the regular game. So, if you ever wanted to, in fact, I might as well just show you this as well and quickly go to the relay. If you're ever thinking of getting a certain Conclave mod, and you look at it, and it doesn't have one of those diamonds next to it, that means you can't actually use it in the base game. You can only use it in Conclave. Like, for example, there are some Conclave exclusive mods that would make regular weapons just way, 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 way too powerful. I just skipped this, then fast travel to the Conclave so I could show you what I mean with 2 things. Let's go up to here, go to Teshin, and then access his offerings. And then just wait for his face to disappear. Alright, this is what I was talking about, because in here, there was a mod, this one right here, Quick Recharge. I've been planning to get this for ages. It gives you 20 minus shield capacity, but it makes your shield recharge quicker. Like, you have a shorter delay, and there are already mods that increase the shield recharge time, but they don't reduce the delay. Basically, the delay is, let's say a Grenier shoots you, you'd have to wait a certain number of seconds. I think it's like maybe 2 or 1.5 or something, or maybe around 3, something like that, before your shields actually start recharging. There's a bit of delay. And if you get hit by another bullet before that and don't take cover, then your shields won't recharge. And I was originally planning to pick up this mod because it sounded great. I was thinking 20 minus shield, that's nothing compared to some warframes. On some of them I have like 900 shield, so this will be awesome. And a 20% less shield recharge like delay will be awesome, but unfortunately it has no little diamond there, so you can only use it for Conclave. And there is like another mod around here, which really makes me understand why they would actually not let some mods be in Conclave. Let me just see. I think it's one of these ones. I know it's some kind of, well, I can basically explain it to you while I try and find it. It's this mod that it's this mod for snipers, and it makes like the first shot in the barrel or something around, like something like that. It makes the first shot do way more damage, and that would it was a stupid amount of, like, it was a stupidly high amount of damage that it increased the damage to, which would make it just way too good for not being used in Conclave. Oh, but keep in mind, there is one type of mod around here that actually is able to be used out of Conclave, and that is all this stuff like the, oh. Well, I'm not sure about this, so it has a Conclave-only symbol on it, although I don't know, I can't remember if I've actually seen someone using these type of mods outside Conclave, because all this does is add, like it says poison FX and bullet jump. Basically, it adds an effect of like a poison cloud appearing when you bullet jump. So they might actually be allowed to be used out of Conclave because they don't alter the stats of anything. Just make sure you do your research with that, because I am apparently not that clued in when it comes to that kind of stuff. And make sure you don't get all the way up to this rank just to buy one of these mods and then be severely disappointed that you can't actually put it in your build, just like I was thinking of doing with that quick recharge mod. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this extra little tangent that I didn't even plan to go on about the riven mod, I guess. And this is the video ending for real this time, I promise.